Two years ago, I had a heart failure while making love to my wife. I could still hear her. John, what's going on? John, talk to me, you're scaring me. John! And then it all went blank. It was our 19th anniversary when we had a candlelit dinner, exquisite food, expensive wine, and good music. It was all fantastic until we got to the bedroom. Things started to heat up, I undressed her, we were kissing, and when I got on top of her, my heart started beating really fast and I got a little dizzy. I felt a sharp pain in my chest and left arm. The next thing you know, I'm unable to move. Staring at the ceiling, gasping for air, my right hand grabbing my chest, not being able to say anything. I thought, this is it for me. Next thing I remember is waking up in a hospital room. The doctor was telling my wife how lucky I was for surviving this. But, he said, the next heart failure would be fatal if he does not start losing weight. I will never forget the horror on my wife's face. But it was that precise moment that gave me the strength and will to start a 2-year-long journey towards finding a simple and efficient weight loss solution that would save the lives of thousands of people. A solution so revolutionary, so simple and dirt cheap, and yet so powerful that it may sound absolutely ridiculous. Yet, you see, little did I know at the time, what saved my life was the wine I had at dinner. It was only after months of research that I managed to finally make the connection between the wine and the inexpensive, completely natural weight loss method that I will share with you today. So please, stick with me for the next 5 minutes to find out how drinking wine helped me shed 42 pounds of fat and keep it off. Also, I will reveal why most people only put on more weight if they drink and what you should never do if you want to keep total control over your weight. Researchers have discovered a special substance in wine. No, it's not resveratrol, antioxidants, or anything you've heard in the media, which slows the growth of existing fat cells and stops the formation of new fat cells. It also reduces inflammation inside your body while helping it to release more fat-burning hormones, which speed up your metabolism and decrease your appetite. Sadly, it doesn't work if you just drink red wine straight from the bottle. You'd experience little results, or even worse, start gaining weight. But after months of trial and error, researchers finally developed a special 2-minute drinking ritual that you can do in your home right now to tap into all the fat-burning benefits of this special substance in wine. When you first hear about how this drinking ritual works, you might think it's a little odd, but once you finish watching this presentation and understand the specifics of this breakthrough discovery, you'll rush into your kitchen to find some wine immediately. Because when you'll see how quick and easy it is to force all of your nagging fat to disappear, you'll never again have to stare at a menu or a grocery store aisle and wonder what you should eat. You'll never worry about other people judging you as you sweat and lose your breath within 15 minutes of the gym, or even have to set foot in a gym unless you want to. And you might never have to step on the scale with dread again, and simultaneously lose 10, 20, or 30 plus pounds or more. That may sound absurd now, but as you stick with me and keep paying attention during this incredibly controversial presentation, it'll soon make perfect sense. That's because in the next few minutes, I'll be handing over rock-solid evidence that backs up everything I'm saying, allowing you to easily cause every pound of extra weight you carry to vanish from your body. Starting in less than 2 hours from this very moment, and as soon as you use this secret method to unleash your body's hidden fat-burning potential, you can naturally burn calories up to 550% faster than ever before, dramatically decrease your risk of type 2 diabetes, heart failure, stroke, and other weight-related degenerative illnesses, restore your vital organs like your heart, liver, pancreas, and brain to their healthy functioning states. This diet-free and drug-free weight loss secret can change every square inch of your body for the better, inside and out, without counting a single calorie, and without dropping a single bead of sweat. Plus, because it's so simple and powerful, this secret is proven to shed weight for people of any age, with any genetic background, and with any medical history. To date, more than 94,482 people ranging in age from 17 to 91 from all over the United States have tapped into this red wine secret to lose a total of over 1 million hard-to-shed pounds effortlessly. Just like Candace Shawfield from Reno, Nevada, who lost 27 pounds and says, "I was in really bad shape. I did not want to go out anymore. I dressed in baggy clothes to hide my shape. I was depressed and I started drinking. It was my husband who rang the wake-up bell and almost forced me into trying this new product. I owe him my life. Now, after 27 pounds lost, I feel like a new person. I can enjoy life again, I can fit into my pretty dresses again, and I have a reason to smile. And Patrick Whitman from Poway, California, who lost 10 pounds, who wrote us to say, "I cannot believe how fast I lost 10 pounds. I finally got rid of the stubborn belly fat everyone told me I will never be able to lose. Now I feel confident, attractive, and sexy. For the first time in my life, women are giving me the look, and it's so damn good." And Mark Spano from Dallas, Texas, who dropped 108 pounds and wrote us to say, "I was scheduled to have my gastric bypass surgery in a month. I had nothing to lose but tried this solution. It was my best decision of my life. My obesity surgeon could not believe his eyes when I showed up to his office looking like a totally different person. He almost did not recognize me." These are just 3 out of thousands of pictures I receive every single month. I'm going to tell you exactly how you'll get your after picture in just a second, but first, it's important that you know who I am and why drinking red wine can cause all excess fat to melt off your body, even if you struggled with weight your entire life. I'm John Thomas from Buffalo, New York, and I'm 52 years old. This is me now. And this is me 2 years ago. The difference between how I used to look and how I look now always shocks me, but the difference in how I feel takes me even more by surprise. I went from feeling tired and cranky all the time to feeling energetic and happy. These days, I wake up with energy and can tackle anything. I can play basketball with my 9-year-old grandson on weekends, and he usually retires to go inside and hang out on the couch before I do. And my doctor says that I'm medically healthier than I've been in decades, with low cholesterol, blood pressure, fat index, and high flexibility and muscle mass. My medical numbers match most kids in their mid-20s. And the doc tells me that my risk for every worrisome disease, even those that run in my family like heart disease, is non-existent. And guess what? I've been doing all this while eating bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches for breakfast every day, snacking on Oreos, which are my absolute favorite cookies, and never walking into a gym or touching a treadmill. Now I know that's pretty incredible, but there's one more incredible fact I have to tell you. Just 2 years ago, when I was in the state you saw in my old picture, my doctor said that there was an 85% chance I have a heart failure by 65, since my cholesterol level was almost 4 times more than it should have been. Needless to say, this was startling news. I'd weighed over 200 pounds since I was 16 years old, and I always figured being bigger was just natural for me since all of the men in my family are big. But 2 years ago, something really shocking happened to me and changed my life forever. You see, it was me and my wife's 19th anniversary. We wanted something really special, so we went to the most expensive restaurant in town. We had a candlelit dinner, exquisite food cooked by a 5-star chef, expensive wine, and good music. It was all perfect. This was exactly what we needed to reconnect and find each other. You see, because of my health problems and my frustration that I was not losing weight, I started to slowly drift away from her. Everything was perfect that night. We got home and we started to kiss passionately. I didn't even remember the last time we did that. We went to the bedroom, clothes started to fall, I laid her on the bed, I got on top of her. And right then, I started to feel dizzy and my heart was beating fast. I first thought it was because of the heat of the moment and the wine, and I continued to kiss my wife. But then, the sudden pain in my chest and the numbness in my left arm quickly made me realize it was something serious. Next thing I know, I was unable to move, staring at the ceiling, gasping for air. My wife started to panic. John, what's going on? John, talk to me. You're scaring me. John. I was grabbing my chest with my right hand, out of breath, unable to say a single word. I thought, this is it for me. My body cannot take it any longer. The next thing I remember is waking up in a hospital room. I heard the doctor telling my wife, "He is so lucky to have survived this heart failure, but the next one will be fatal if he does not start losing weight fast. His body has had too much." I will never forget the sadness and horror on my wife's face. I instantly thought, I don't want to die. And so I decided right then and there that I wasn't going to ignore or make light of my size anymore. I wasn't going to continue getting bigger and flabbier. I was going to get in shape and shock everyone as I did it. The very next day, I went to the doctor's office for the first time in over 5 years, and that's when I got yet another jolt as I learned all those scary facts about my health I mentioned earlier. The 400-point cholesterol level, my pre-diabetes, and the frightening 85% risk of heart failure within the next 8 years. I had no idea things were so bad. And chances are you might not realize that they are this bad for you either. Even though you feel healthy enough on the outside, even though you may not feel any physical pain or discomfort, you may be mere months away from a life-threatening heart failure, stroke, or entering a never-ending fight against type 2 diabetes, just like I was. So anyways, I asked my doctor what I needed to do to fix all of these problems, and his answer probably won't surprise you. Do cardiovascular exercise like jogging for an hour every day. Cut out the foods you love to eat and replace them with salads and vegetables. And I tried my best to listen. I joined Planet Fitness. I bought a book on healthy eating. When I set my mind to do something, I could become obsessive. So even though the gym and the food straight up sucked, I tried my best to stick with it. I wish I could tell you that it got easier, but it didn't. Every minute watching that darn clock in the treadmill was torture. I'm convinced that the time never moves as slow as it does when you're pounding your feet down on a treadmill. And I couldn't stand the awkward glances I get from the young, in-shape guys and toned women, as if they were laughing at me behind my back for even trying. Watching other out-of-shape people at the gym was equally bad. I noticed fellow big guys at the gym, day after day, and they looked exactly the same as the first time I saw them there. And the healthy eating book I bought, it promised that I wouldn't have to diet or count calories, but as soon as I got to chapter 1, I was told to eliminate carbs, sugars, and even fats, to never drink a sip of soda again, even diet soda, to forget pasta and hamburgers even existed, and to buy an expensive blender for juicing. Yet even though I hated all of this, I stuck to it, going to the gym 5 out of 7 days a week and eating like a bird for a full 2 months. And what did I get for all that effort, deprivation, and humiliation? Well, I gained 2 pounds. I almost threw the darn scale out the window in anger. Putting on more weight after 2 months of hard work, frustrated does not begin to describe how I felt. And I knew I wasn't alone. All the other bigger guys and ladies I'd see at the gym day after day must have feeling the same anger I felt. It led me to ask, why do so many people who go to the gym every day and reduce the amount of food that they eat still struggle to lose weight? I realized that diet and exercise weren't the great secrets to losing weight that every doctor makes them out to be. So I started to search for a better way, and it was not easy. With the thousands of weight loss books out there and millions of websites giving you harebrained schemes on how to lose weight, I knew that I'd have to dig deeper if I ever wanted to find anything real and effective. I decided to only look for recent weight loss studies on universities' websites, stuff that couldn't be twisted around by the media or some sort of company that only cares about profit. And out of all the studies done by the fancy schools like Harvard and Princeton, there was one publication by Oregon State University that showed a glimmer of hope. The title wasn't sexy. Heck, I didn't even understand what the title meant. Ellagic acid modulates lipid accumulation in primary human adipocytes and human hepatomine HUH7 cells via discrete mechanisms. But ellagic acid caught my eye. I wondered, what on earth is that? And though all of the science talk in the publication was a little confusing, by reading and rereading, I was able to discover something pretty breathtaking. This mysterious little thing called ellagic acid was believed to slow the growth of existing fat cells and stop the formation of new fat cells. The reason scientists said this happened was because ellagic acid reduces inflammation inside your body while helping it release more fat-burning hormones. It also helps the body naturally produce a hormone called adiponectin, which speeds up metabolism and decreases your appetite. Scientists suggest all this meant it could be much easier to burn fat, improve fatty liver, and stop insulin resistance than we'd originally thought. And on top of that, they'd proven that ellagic acid prevents your blood sugar from spiking after you eat a starchy meal like pasta and Italian bread, and helps your body burn that fat instead of storing it. Well, by the time I'd finished reading all of this, I was becoming extremely curious and excited. Had I found the missing ingredient in the recipe for effortless weight loss? Did this explain why so many people with good intentions struggle to lose weight? Because they don't have enough ellagic acid in their systems? All signs pointed to yes, but there was one problem. Not a single scientist mentioned where I could find things that contained ellagic acid, or how much ellagic acid was needed to stop fat buildup and increase my metabolism. That meant if I truly wanted a powerful way to lose weight, I'd need to find sources of ellagic acid on my own. I'd also need to figure out which natural sources of ellagic acid were the most effective, and how much of them to consume, and when was the optimal time to consume them. So I spent the next 3 months researching natural sources of ellagic acid and minerals that pair well with ellagic acid to boost its effectiveness. There were several dozen candidates, but I only focused on the foods and beverages that were loaded with this natural fat destroyer. My favorite food with lots of ellagic acid in it? Red wine. But it's not just red wine. Grape juice and dozens of other cheap, common, easily accessible foods have the right quantities of ellagic acid to shrink fat cells and activate effortless weight loss. I also researched if any vitamins or minerals could team up with ellagic acid to help the body better absorb and use the ellagic acid to melt fat. Because if you just eat the ellagic acid foods on their own, about 50% gets absorbed by the body on average. But as I discovered after poring through numerous scientific studies, there are 5 key minerals out there that can help the body absorb up to 95% of the ellagic acid, which means the fat burn, weight loss, and insulin resistance you experience could be up to 2 times as effective. So with all my research complete and a plan in place, I immediately went to the local grocery store and purchased all the foods, and of course the wine, I'd listed out. And I added them to my favorite meals: steaks, bacon cheeseburgers, ice cream, sundaes, and anything else that I wanted to eat. I also avoided the gym and any exercise because I wanted to see just how powerful this ellagic acid was on its own. The first time I stepped on the scale, 7 days after I started toying around with adding ellagic acid to my diet, I was shocked. 293 pounds. I had lost 11 pounds. Compare that with the 2 pounds I gained during the 2 months I deprived myself and worked hard at the gym, and I was more thrilled than I'd been in years. In the week that followed, I lost another 16 pounds, and very soon I was down a total of 42 pounds. One of the best parts? It didn't even matter what foods I ate with my ellagic acid boosting protocol. I continued to experiment with which ellagic acid-rich foods brought about the most weight loss and the best health benefits, like improved cholesterol, blood pressure, and more. And within months of using ellagic acid in the unique way that I discovered, I lost 98 pounds of weight, dropped my cholesterol to 118, eradicated my risk of both type 2 diabetes and heart failure, and according to my doctor, extended my life by a minimum of 10 years. That's because my fat-burning switch was turned on overdrive, and fat kept melting off as long as I ate my special ellagic acid foods. Because the ellagic acid foods would destroy that fat, leaving me feeling incredible, looking slimmer, and having more energy than I'd had in decades. Now at this point, I was clearly thrilled. And in a moment of greed, I couldn't help but wonder if I could lose weight even faster. Besides that, I was getting a little tired of eating the same ellagic acid-rich foods and taking all those minerals. At some point, I was taking 12 pills a day. And all this was also seriously affecting the family budget. Buying all these fresh, organic ingredients and supplements was not cheap at all. Plus the numerous trips to the stores where I could find these foods, which were miles away from my home. This got me thinking, how can I create a 100% natural supplement that I could offer the same results I experienced with my ellagic acid boosting protocol? Creating a supplement that has the amazing ellagic acid and minerals that enhanced its effects and contributed to the weight loss seemed like an amazing idea. Just take a pill or 2 a day and see the weight go away quickly and without any effort. No more money spent on 12 different supplements. No more countless trips to the stores to buy fresh ingredients. No more eating a certain amount of ellagic acid-rich foods at certain times of the day. It seemed like a dream. Now, I knew my ellagic acid secret was safe because all the foods that I added to my diet were natural, and I had seen the amazing results myself. But how could I, an employee at a call center, bring to life this amazing idea I had? The moment the dream came true. I talked to my doctor about this idea, and to my surprise, he liked it. The reason for turning to my doctor for help is because I know he is a 100% supporter of herbal medicine, and he strongly believes that plants have the power to heal any medical affliction. I then found out that he had been studying medicinal plants for the past 30 years, and that he had made dozens of studies and published research papers on his breakthrough discoveries. He has worked shoulder to shoulder with renowned scientists from Harvard University, Johns Hopkins University, University of California, San Francisco, and Stanford University. I quickly told him what I had discovered and all the research I did up to that point, and he seemed really impressed. I told him that I want my wife, who is 60 pounds overweight, to also experience these unbelievable results, but that we could not afford it. I wanted an easier and cheaper way for her and results 3 times faster than what I have tried. My doctor said he was on board and that if we succeeded, millions of people could also benefit from this revolutionary product. Now, all we had to do was find the ellagic acid, minerals, and herbs in their purest form, the most efficient formula, and test it until it delivered results 3 times faster than my ellagic acid boosting protocol. To my luck, my doctor had connections with top providers in the world, so we were able to source the plants and other ingredients we needed in their purest forms, from the last virgin forest in the world, such as the Daintree Forest in Australia, to the oldest winery located in Armenia. It took some time, but we managed to gather everything we needed for the supplement that was about to change the weight loss industry forever. But after months of research, countless sleepless nights, laboratory testing, and a long process of trial and error and close collaborations with the top scientists in the country, we managed to create an initial small batch of this miracle pill. And now I can finally share the breakthrough secret of how this unique miracle mix works. But please be warned, all these plants, minerals, and powerful herbs are effective only in this formula, specifically adjusted and calculated to be 100% absorbed by your body. Here's a short, step-by-step explanation of each one of these pure ingredients and how they work. Step 1. Reduce inflammation inside the body. Studies made at the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences, University of Putra, Malaysia, obesity and inflammation, the linking mechanism and the complications, show that obesity triggers inflammation in the body, which in turn leads to life-threatening diseases such as type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular diseases. That is why it was very important we first deal with inflammation to prevent, stop the progression, and even fight the effects and damage done by other medical conditions triggered by the extra weight. We achieved this with the main ingredient, ellagic acid, extracted from goji berries, grape seeds, and amla fruits. Ellagic acid has powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, reducing the elevated cholesterol levels, triglycerides, and free fatty acids, all responsible for inflammation and weight gain. There are more than 10,000 varieties of grapes in the world, but only the Arini variety has the necessary concentration of ellagic acid to fight inflammation 100 times faster. And this is exactly what we added to our formula. To triple the effect of the supplement, we added manganese, pantothenic acid, vitamin C, alpha-lipoic acid, and citrus bioflavonoid, all with the powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. Step 2. Help the body slash your appetite and trigger massive weight loss. You might believe that calcium has nothing to do with weight loss, but multiple lab tests show that calcium also functions as a hunger suppressant. The results confirmed that people who take calcium and vitamin D can lose 4 times more weight compared to those who do not take this mineral. We combine calcium with ellagic acid to help you not only eat less, but also burn calories much faster than before with no effort. To make the calcium action even more powerful, we added bladderwrack, a rare seaweed from the Baltic Seas. This seaweed has been touted for its unbelievable ability to counteract obesity, and many companies are paying big money to have the plant in their weight loss products. Step 3. Prompt the body to naturally burn fat at a higher speed. At this point, your body will start burning fat very fast with the help of vitamin B6, known for its ability to metabolize fat and eliminate water retention. Another crucial ingredient that we added is copper. A recent research made by the Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory, managed by the University of California, found that copper plays a crucial role in metabolizing fat. Copper breaks down fat cells so that they can be used for energy, preventing your body from storing them and make you fat. Step 4. Help the body release more fat-burning hormones. We had to find a way to increase the levels of fat-burning hormones so that they would consume more fat. What we did is to add a certain quantity of zinc to our supplement. Zinc not only regulates appetite, making you eat less, but it also stimulates the production of fat-burning hormones. A study made on 40 overweight individuals showed that those who were given a certain quantity of zinc reported significant higher reductions of waist and hip circumference and body mass index. The results of the study were published in this report entitled, "Zinc Supplementation Improves Body Weight Management, Inflammatory Biomarkers, and Insulin Resistance in Individuals with Obesity." Step 5. Increase energy levels and improve your metabolism. You might think that this has nothing to do with weight loss. Allow me to prove the contrary. I said earlier that my ellagic acid secret changed my whole life, not just my body. Well, it made me happy, optimistic, and improved my general well-being. Many studies show that more and more people use food as a means to escape feelings of depression, sadness, and stress, therefore gaining more weight. The best ingredients to achieve this as fast as possible are olive water, which has amazing rejuvenating properties, biotin, pantothenic acid, vitamin E, and hyaluronic acid, which give you healthy skin and hair and make you feel better about yourself. Gotu kola, which reduces stress and anxiety, acting as an antidepressant. I could not believe that we actually succeeded in making our dream come true. Tears of joy started rolling down my cheeks looking at this small recipient that could radically improve my wife's life and hopefully the life of anyone who struggles with weight problems. I immediately rushed to my wife and told her to take 2 pills a day. Just 2 small pills a day, nothing else. No changes in her daily routine, no gym, no calorie counting. The best part? She could eat any food she wanted. Of course, she did not believe me and almost did not want to try the supplement. She said that it is impossible that these 2 small pills a day can do what years of dieting, exercises, and prescription medication have failed to do. I ultimately convinced her to try them out. The first day, nothing happened. Neither did the second day or the third day. She almost gave up, and to be honest, I started doubting myself and the product I have worked so hard to develop. She saw how sad and disappointed I was, and she continued taking the pills. Then, in a couple of days, something amazing happened. My wife came crying to me. She came crying to me. I thought something bad had happened, but she was crying tears of joy. She had lost 12 pounds. I had never seen her so happy. She could not stop looking at herself in the mirror. I think the last time I saw her admiring herself in the mirror was 10 years ago. She started to wear pretty dresses again, and it was obvious that she was feeling like herself again. From this point, things only got better. Over the next weeks, she lost another 11 pounds. I swear she now looks 20 years younger, confident and joyful. I have never seen her smile so much. When I'm going out with her, I can see young men admiring her. I must admit I'm a little jealous, but also happy that my wife is once again the confident woman I fell in love with 30 years ago. She feels so good about herself that she is now the one to initiate sex and try new things in bed. That hadn't happened in years, a perk that only I can benefit from. And because I'm fitter, stronger, and have more stamina than I've had in decades, making love to my wife has become a lot more fun and frequent too. So when I tell you that my ellagic acid secret changed my whole life and not just my body, I mean it. But it wasn't just me and my wife. My doctor gave the small amount left of the first ellagic mineral mix batch to some of his patients to try out, and both he and I smiled in amazement as we watched them routinely lose 10, 20, 30 plus pounds when they started using this supplement. Just like Peter Williams from Mount Vernon, New York, who lost 16 pounds, and Jacqueline Eddington from Grand Rapids, Michigan, who's down 73 pounds, and Mario Capella, who lost 65 pounds naturally without changing his diet, thanks to the discovery I'm about to share with you. After seeing dozens of success stories come through my doctor's office, thanks to the power of the miracle mix I have discovered, I felt like I had a responsibility to share my discovery with anybody who ever struggled to lose weight. We called it BioMelt Pro, the only 100% natural weight loss supplement that helps you shed the extra pounds quickly and safely, thanks to the powerful and pure ingredients combined with the unique ellagic acid. And, by the way, I'm proud to say that with this supplement, you can eat whatever you want, from hamburgers, pizza and pasta, to chocolate, ice cream, and donuts. All you have to do is make sure you follow the directions on how to take this life-changing supplement so that your fat cells shrink, new fat cells not forming, and your metabolism turns into overdrive, regardless of your current weight, genetics, or anything else. You don't need to drink red wine to get the ellagic acid that will help you lose weight. All you have to do in order to achieve the same life-changing results is to start using it as soon as possible. The solution is much simpler than you think, and you can get access to everything in the next 90 seconds. The wine part is really just a cool perk. All you truly need to do, though, is add this supplement to the foods you already eat every day. And when you do that, fat will melt off your body. you'll be able to lose dozens or even hundreds of pounds, and you'll do it without having to deprive yourself of anything or ever going to the gym and rotting away in a treadmill. It's all because the ellagic acid you consume will shrink your existing fat cells, prevent new ones from forming, and boost your body's natural fat-burning power. And if it sounds really simple, then good, because it is, because it should be. The truth is, weight loss is not complicated. It's not a strict web of calorie counting, food monitoring, and strenuous exercise. It's as simple as switching your body's fat-burning power on. And ellagic acid, when used right, does exactly that, regardless of your genetics. The power to turn your body's inner fat-burning power on and shed fat without a restrictive diet or exercise, making you happier and healthier, lies inside the BioMelt Pro supplement. 94,482 people and counting have already used BioMelt Pro to rapidly shed 10, 20, even 30 pounds. Like Ken McMahon from Tucson, Arizona, who lost 34 pounds using BioMelt Pro, and James Whitney, who doesn't drink wine but still was able to lose 19 pounds in 2 weeks. Given BioMelt Pro's incredible track record of success, it's pretty safe to conclude that there's nothing like BioMelt Pro in existence. You will experience an amazing transformation of your body, your well-being, your health, your confidence, everything. And you'll sleep comfortably at night, knowing you are in peak health and will continue to be for decades. BioMelt Pro won't only help you lose weight and be in good shape, but it could even potentially improve the most common and dangerous illnesses that come with aging and being overweight, like type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease. Giving you not just extra years of life, but extra happy, fun, vibrant years for you to enjoy with your family and friends. Watch your kids and grandkids grow up into adults, see your great-grandchildren, and still have enough energy to play with them. Your path to this amazing new life begins today, this very moment. So take a second right now and realize just how important this moment in your life is. You have the rare opportunity to tap into something proven and legitimate, something that stands the test of science and over 94,000 people just like you. People who are getting the exact results you want and who are doing it without all the crap that's thrown at you in attempts to take away your money and leave you disappointed. Stuff like overpriced gym memberships for $40 a month, recurring doctor bills, or forking over $300 a week for gross, frozen, tiny prepackaged meals like Nutrisystem. There's absolutely no reason to be spending thousands of dollars a year with nothing but anger to show for it. And if you're like me, you've tried all that junk before, yet all you've experienced is the frustration of nothing working. With BioMelt Pro, that frustration ends today. You'll never have to worry about breaking your diet when a beautiful cheesy pizza is set in front of you. You'll be able to enjoy the creamy, rich, delicious foods you love, all while your body burns those calories quickly and completely, regardless of your genetics or past. Eating to your heart's content and waking up skinnier each and every day. That's exactly what you're seconds away from with BioMelt Pro. So it's very important for your future that you sincerely consider BioMelt Pro today. Because the harsh truth is that if your body continues to break down, you won't just look and feel older, you won't just get larger. You might fall prey to horrible diseases, heart failure, and stroke. If any of those things happen to you, how much would that destroy your family and the people who love you? I don't like to think about it, but it's an important possibility you have to face, and it's better to face it right now than to face it in an emergency room. And since BioMelt Pro is the only real alternative to this awful fate, let me go ahead and tell you how you can start using it right now. This is not about us making a profit. I cannot stress enough how BioMelt Pro got my wife's and my life back and to thousands of other people. I will never forget that from my colleague, I was just the fat man. I can still feel the shock and fear when my doctor told me I had an 85% risk of heart failure within the next 8 years. It still feels like yesterday that all those hours of torture on that darn treadmill, and everything was wiped away with only 2 small tablets in the morning. With only 2 small pills a day, you can finally be happy and add years to your life to spend with your dear ones. My wife, who is happier and slimmer than ever, said she would pay $500 in a heartbeat, knowing what this miracle supplement can do. My doctor told me that the ideal retail price should be around $399. And given the countless months I spent testing and perfecting this system, I do think $399 is completely reasonable. Even at $399, this weight loss, health boosting solution is much cheaper than you'd pay for just 6 months at most gyms. Compare that with the hundreds of dollars on organic foods, exercise equipment, and gym fees that your current weight loss plan costs you, along with the piling medical bills that can be eradicated once the fat melts off you and your medical stats go back to healthy levels. And I think it's a real no-brainer why I believe that BioMelt Pro really is one of the most remarkable breakthroughs of the last 4 decades. And even if I lowered the price of BioMelt Pro to $199 or $99, it would be an absolute bargain, especially since you can be 30 pounds lighter in your very first month, which you can't get anywhere else. But because I am completely obsessed with getting BioMelt Pro into your hands today, and because I know just how life-changing this is going to be for you and how good it will feel to never worry about heart failure or other diseases, but instead enjoy your slim figure in the mirror, I'm not going to ask you for the normal $399 retail price, or even the $199 or $99. Instead, if you act right now, only while this opportunity is still available, you can get a 30-day supply of this revolutionary product for just $69 a bottle. That's right, just $69. Before you order your first bottle and start the amazing weight loss journey, one more thing. The tests I did together with the doctor showed that the results for BioMelt Pro last for years if you take the supplement for at least 90 days. In the first 30 days, your body has enough time to process the ingredients and start the weight loss process. You will be able to lose 10, 20, and even 30 pounds. On the other hand, taking the supplement for 90 days will give the plants and minerals we added enough time to work their full magic and remove any trace of toxins, free radicals, and chemicals from your body. If in the first 30 days you will be slimmer, in the next 90 days you'll feel like a completely new person, rejuvenated, energized, happy, optimistic, healthy, young, and determined. You will feel like nothing can stand in your way to finally accomplish your dreams. You will fit in size S clothes again, and you will feel sexier than ever. Why not give yourself a chance at happiness? So you know what? I want you to be as happy as me and my wife are, and at the same time, save as much as you can on your health investment. I am thinking about all the other big people at the gym who tried to lose weight so hard, but still didn't get the results they wanted. I am thinking about all the people who think that they never will have their dream body they want. So I'm going to make the deal even sweeter because I know how hard it is to live with that stubborn extra weight and the fear that your doctor might give you frightening news at any moment. I've set up a discounted package system of 3 bottles of BioMelt Pro for only $177 and 6 bottles of BioMelt Pro for a total of $294. That means you will pay only $49 a bottle to finally see your dream come true. This offer is for today only, for as long as supply lasts. You also get free shipping on us. Once we run out of bottles, the Buy Now button will not be active anymore until we make another batch again, which takes around 7 to 8 months at least. Click the 6-bottle package or any other package that you want below to secure your order. Why be happy with less when you can have it all? Yes, 1 bottle of BioMelt Pro would give you the body you have dreamed of, helping you shed even 30 pounds in no time. 3 bottles might be enough if you want to enjoy the power of the rare ingredients we included in BioMelt Pro and start seeing the improvements on your hair and skin and energy levels. But only 6 bottles of BioMelt Pro will make you fully enjoy your new body. You will bulletproof your body against fat, speed up your metabolism for life, and look 10 years younger. Colleagues will envy not only your body, but the whole you. You will feel like a different person, a happier, sexier, more confident and energetic one. All this because you will give BioMelt Pro enough time to work its magic. You may be saying, okay, let's give this a try and see how it works. How do I get started? This could not be easier. Simply click the button under the desired package and you will be taken to our secure checkout page. Enter the payment details, place the order, and in short 7 days, you will start the journey to a new you. But you have to claim that new body right now. If you're going to do the right thing, reclaim the driver's seat of your life, and effortlessly get the body you've always wanted for years, losing weight just like nearly 100,000 people in your shoes have done, regardless of how much difficulty they faced in the past, you need to do the right thing now. No waiting. Do not risk missing out on this opportunity forever, especially when BioMelt Pro is 100% risk-free and guaranteed. That's right. Your investment today is covered by a 60-day money-back, no questions asked guarantee. Here's how that works. You say maybe to BioMelt Pro right now by clicking the Buy Now button underneath, and be amazed as you lose 10 pounds or more in the days to come. And enjoy being filled with energy, vitality, and pure joy. That's exactly what's already happened to over 94,000 people just like you, and I'm positive it will happen for you too. But if for any reason you change your mind about BioMelt Pro, or if you only lose 15 pounds and you want to lose 30, you have a full 60 days to get a refund. All you need to do is contact us within the first 60 days from your purchase. It doesn't matter if you used up the entire bottle, we will still give you your money back. There's absolutely no risk. So think about it. In as little as 30 seconds from now, you could be on your way to the body you've always wanted for years, without restricting yourself from a single food, without spending a minute at the gym, and without risking a single red cent. Both you and any loved one you share this with. BioMelt Pro is the completely safe, 100% natural, scientifically backed way to activate your body's hidden fat burning power, extending your life by decades and boosting your confidence in every single aspect of your life. All of this is at your fingertips, right beyond this screen. Just click on the button below and grab it. You could just close this page and say no to the easiest, most effortless, completely proven weight loss supplement in existence. But in a month from now, when you're looking in the mirror and you aren't happy, when you're buying a larger size of jeans, and when your doctor is telling you that you need to cut the calories and hit the gym, this page may not be here. And won't you feel the tiniest bit of regret that you didn't at least check out BioMelt Pro today? Especially when it'll only cost you half of just one personal training session. BioMelt Pro has been proven by university scientists to work, and it is covered by a 60-day, 100% risk-free money-back guarantee. So go ahead and make the only real choice you have in front of you right now, and get ready to love the reflection you see in the mirror each day. Sincerely, John Thomas. Still here? You probably have some questions about BioMelt Pro, and I just want to make sure that you feel 100% comfortable with your decision to order today. That's why I want to take a minute out to answer some of the most common questions I receive about BioMelt Pro. Is BioMelt Pro right for me? This is one of the most frequent questions I get, so let me ask you, do you have extra weight that you've tried to lose, but no matter what you tried, nothing worked? If the answer is yes, then BioMelt Pro is the right choice for you. As numerous breakthrough studies have shown, your body needs the amazing ellagic acid to slow the growth of existing fat cells and stop the formation of new fat cells efficiently and quickly. BioMelt Pro provides the needed quantity of ellagic acid and its power-boosting minerals so you can lose the stubborn fat deposits in a very short time. Is BioMelt Pro safe? BioMelt Pro has been developed to fit the needs of all ages and medical conditions. The only side effect is having to deal with the envy of your friends and work colleagues. Without any doubt, BioMelt Pro is 100% safer than diets depriving you of needed nutrients, starvation, prescription drugs, dangerous HIIT exercises, or bariatric surgery. The only thing BioMelt Pro does is help your body naturally slow the growth of fat cells and prevent the creation of new ones. BioMelt Pro is made only from 100% natural ingredients sourced from the safest and cleanest locations in the world. The product was developed in an FDA-approved facility using top-notch equipment. In conclusion, yes, BioMelt Pro is safe. If you currently have a medical condition or you're taking other prescription medication, we advise you to show a bottle of the supplement to your doctor before you take it, just to put your mind at ease. When should I take BioMelt Pro? We recommend taking 2 capsules of BioMelt Pro in the morning with a big glass of water on an empty stomach. This way, all the powerful ingredients will enter your bloodstream, starting to work from the moment you wake up, filling you with energy for the day ahead while working wonders on your body figure. What if it doesn't work for me? Can you tell me more about the guarantee again? We are amazed by the thousands of thank you messages we receive from our satisfied customers who experience the unbelievable BioMelt Pro results. It is true, though, that each body works in its own way. So, for some, BioMelt Pro might not deliver the expected results. That's why every bottle of BioMelt Pro comes with an ironclad 60-day money-back guarantee. If for any reason you are not happy with the results, you can just return what you haven't used for a full, no question asked refund. How long will the supplement be available to the public? At this question, I cannot give you a 100% sure reply, but what I know for sure is that Big Pharma will try everything they can to remove this unbelievable product as soon as possible. If you think about it, that makes sense. Why not give $1 million to your lawyers to protect the $72 billion per year you make? What if I lose weight too fast? Indeed, this might happen too. Your body might assimilate the ingredients at such a high speed that you will lose weight faster than you wanted to. If this should be your case, we advise to take BioMelt Pro every second day rather than every day, and always consult with your doctor. We all want to see the results as fast as possible, especially after trying for years to lose weight, but a healthy, steady pace is the best option for your health. So all you have to do today is click below, fill in your payment details on our secure order form, and submit your order. I can't wait to hear your success story and see your after pictures.